What's up everybody and welcome to another edition of AGR's Pop Culture Reviews. And it looks like Santa already visited my house, because look at the beautiful thing he left under my freaking Christmas tree. Well, this is a real special treat for me because first of all, I love the Suicide Squad even if I didn't like the film so much, but most importantly, I really love the character of Katana. She's soon becoming one of my real favorites in the DC universe. Now, you add to that you guys all know that I really love Kotobukiya's Bishoujo line. Mix those two together and you have an amazing statue, guys. And today we've got something really special in studio, and I'm really lucky to have this because I wasn't sure if I was going to get it in time for the holiday crunch. You know how slow the mail gets when everybody's sending out packages, so very thankful for that. Now, the other thing about this character is that it's becoming more and more popular, mostly because we already seen a film adaptation of Katana, and it kind of goes without saying that the popularity of this character is only going to grow, especially since we now know that the Suicide Squad is getting a sequel, and I hope they really showcase and focus at least a lot more on Katana. So today we're going to be reviewing Kotobukiya's DC Comics Bishoujo statue of Katana. Let's take a closer look. Now, we all know that Kotobukiya, especially the Bishoujo line, has their own unique take on every different character that they portray, and if you've been following the channel for a very long time, you'll know that the head sculpts are always incredibly beautiful, and Kotobukiya has continued that tradition. Just look at that head sculpt, guys. It is absolutely stunning. One of the things that I like about it is that we always see Katana as this hard-hitting, badass samurai. Here, they kind of softened her up a little bit. She looks beautiful. I absolutely love her mask, and the red sun symbolizing the Japanese flag looks great. They've also done something very interesting with the midsection of this figure. Now, she still looks absolutely badass, but in the tradition of a typical Kotobukiya statue. Just take a look at the armor there. It looks absolutely fantastic. I know it's PVC, but again, they painted it in a way so it does look metallic. Just awesome. Her breastplate looks fantastic as well. I love the different textures here between the shiny metal armor and the dull finish of her undershirt. The lower half of this figure is also very impressive, and it reminds me of something that we saw in Metal Gear Solid with Gray Fox or even Raiden. It's very modularized, the armor looks really fantastic. I love that the style they went with, and of course, it being a Kotobukiya statue, it is very shapely. She looks like a Coke bottle. This is an excellent job, and I especially like the finish. It has this metallic kind of pearly undercoat, and if you play close attention, they went a step further with the overall detail here. I like those little areas where they look almost like tensile or even tendons that lock the armor together. This is a really nice touch, which makes this statue look incredible. I also really love what they did on the stance of this figure. It's very feminine yet powerful at the same time. Not only is that color look great, but they did something very interesting in terms of the overall textures. They made it in a dull finish, and it really looks kind of velvety. It stands out from the rest of the shiny motif of this figure. Really well done here, guys. Easily one of the coolest things about this figure is definitely her sword. It is absolutely phenomenal. They did something pretty cool here in that they really made it stand out. Just look at the hilt. It looks incredible. That robin's egg, blue metallic, really pops at your eye, and I really like the way it contrasts with the silver of the actual blade. Now, it is pretty long, I have to admit, and fortunately, it's not one solid piece. They modularized it, so you actually put this thing together. Incredible detail here, especially if you look at the underside. It really is ornate, and it is fantastic, guys. Now, there are only a few statues that I know of that just scream for you to have a reflective back so you can see the reverse side. This is definitely one of them, guys. I mean, the back side of this figure is absolutely stunning. You want to see that detail, especially in her open back where her shoulders are. It is absolutely phenomenal looking, guys. So if you have a mirrored finish or a cabinet that you can see the reverse side that is very reflective, you definitely got to do it. In terms of the bases for the Kotobukiya statues, they're sometimes hit or miss. Sometimes they look really great and really go well with the character, and sometimes they just look like crap and very out of place. This is not that situation. This is very elegantly done, and although the colors contrast very well, I suspect that's the point. This looks absolutely spectacular, very small footprint, very low profile, but elegant overall, and it really goes with this statue. Now here's something that you're really going to have a hard time with. The other accessory that it comes with is an alternate mask, basically. Now this one has the whited out eyes. It still has that very beautiful red sun in the middle, and look at the excellent shading here. But I gotta warn you guys, I had such a hard time figuring out how I wanted to display this piece. Ultimately, my love for the Kotobukiya beautiful eyes won me over just a little bit more, but whatever your preference is, guys, you're gonna love the way it looks regardless of the fact. I guess you're just gonna have to decide. I'm glad that they give you the option. Overall, this is a beautiful statue, guys, and given the fact that this character is becoming more and more popular as she's getting showcased in a lot of her own things, hopefully she'll have her own movie one day, I do have to push this over as a holy grail piece. Right now she's readily available, but I suspect that she's going to sell out pretty soon, so if you want this, now's the time to get it, as it is still retailing for its original cost. Now before I go, I just want to thank the folks over at Big Bad Toy Store for really rushing this thing over for review, and if you're interested in this and other collectibles, please visit www.bigbadtoystore.com. Alright everybody, so that's my official review on the Kotobukiya's DC Comics Bishoujo statue of Katana. As always, I thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next AGR's Pop Culture Reviews, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas with your friends and family, and I thank every one of the fans for supporting the show this year. We're going to keep it going.